Alright, so ever since the Z Fold 3, those Z Fold phones have been sticking to the same old design with just a few tweaks here and there. But guess what? The upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 6 is shaking things up with a major design change. A while back we heard that Samsung brought in Hubert Lee, a former Mercedes-Benz designer, to give their Galaxy phones a facelift starting with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Now we've got some details on how this new foldable phone might actually look. iSuniver spilled the beans that the Z Fold 6 won't resemble those patent images floating around, something I've mentioned already a few days ago in this video, but he says the Z Fold 6 is going for a more square look. To be specific, the phone is not as wide as those patents, but still pretty wide. Samsung is ditching the curved corners seen on the Z Fold 5 for something sharper. It says the corners look more like this Nubia phone with a flat frame. In a nutshell, the Z Fold 6 that he's describing almost looks exactly like one of those prototypes Samsung showcased during the Z Fold 5's launch, more squarish. Honestly, if it ends up looking like this, I'd be pretty stoked. Being a Note fan, I'm all about those boxy looking phones, so this design change is a win in my opinion. And with it getting wider and bigger, two changes we've been asking for forever, I think the Z Fold 6 might finally have that perfect foldable design we've been wanting. Now if you're curious about whether the increased size for both inner and outer display along with the overall phone will result in a heavier device, well, probably not. There is a report indicating that Samsung has managed to decrease the weight of the Z Fold 6 by making it thinner. So it seems like weight won't be an issue. So in a nutshell, Samsung is giving us a wider cover screen to fix that whole narrow screen deal, going for a boxier look, making the Note fans happy, and giving bigger screens to those who like things supersized. Plus they're switching up the look for the Z Fold, for those who are all about embracing change. The only thing missing is the S24 Ultra's camera setup, but hey, given all the other cool upgrades, we'll cut them some slack for not upgrading the camera. Now there was this rumor floating around that Apple has halted their foldable phone plans because of Samsung's foldable panels having durability issues. Well, turns out that's a load of BS. South Korean media is reporting that Apple's actually doubling down on foldable phones, reassigning key folks from its Vision Pro team to focus on foldable phone development, with a target product release in September 2026 and an estimated sales volume of 50 million units. And about those durability concerns, Samsung's foldable panels are rated for over 250,000 folds. So when I heard that rumor, I thought, yeah, right. Maybe Samsung's rival like BOE made up the whole story to take a swipe at Samsung's display panels. Just a cheap business tactic, Anyway, the camera specs of the Z Fold 6 have been leaked as well, and it feels like Samsung is missing an opportunity here. Click right here to know more, and I'll catch you there.